Thanks for joining us here on Livewire. I'm Elizabeth with your weekly news and updates in pro wrestling. Now let's check in and see what's been happening. In early November, Jim Ross stated that he would be taking some time off to heal, as the wound on his leg was still bothering him. Co-host Conrad Thompson noted that Jim Ross hadn't been drinking alcohol for nearly 90 days. He asked Ross why he made that decision. Ross then described how his goal is to get healthy, and he is feeling better. He stated that he wants to return sooner rather than later, but he has to get cleared by his doctor. Ross continued the drinking was just something that he had to do to maximize the investment, and it is significant of all his medications. So that's why he did it, and it's working out fine, Ross said. Shawn Michaels comments on Lexis King's development. I think he understands he's gotten tossed in. He asks a lot of questions. He's a hungry kid, and he's somebody that's adapted and adjusted to the structure that we have here in a real positive way. He's got a little experience, but I don't know that he's got experience on this level yet. I'm looking forward to seeing how he does. I like the young man a great deal. He's embraced the help and coaching that we have here. On the latest episode of his Kliq This podcast, Kevin Nash discussed the storyline, which led to the match between Punk and Triple H booked for Night of Champions, which Triple H would end up winning, noting that Punk got under Triple H's skin. It's funny now that Vince has taken a back seat to this whole thing, that I see Paul, he owns it now. Like he has ownership of that company as far as when they say he's creative, his demeanor, he is in completely control of that situation, said Nash. Paul just came up to me and said, I'm going to beat him. You're not going to wrestle him. I'm beating him. That's why me and Punk never wrestled. He made the call, I gotta beat this fucker, Nash said. On December 11th, WWE and MLW reached a settlement in their antitrust case. The lawsuit filed on January 11, 2022, accusing them of interfering in TV and streaming deals and poaching talent. The lawsuit went through multiple amendments and motions. It was dismissed in February of 23, but MLW filed an amendment arguing WWE was engaging in unfair practices, including blocking ROH and AEW events, and that Stephanie McMahon interfered with AMLW deal with Fox-owned streaming service Tubi. This has been your weekly Livewire news and updates from around the world of professional wrestling. Thank you for watching and catch us next week for more news and updates.